What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing good. I've finally gotten the Hatsan back out. This is a model 135 QE with the Vortex gas piston, the SAS system, which stands for shock absorber system. Got the Quattro trigger. I got this off of a friend of mine, and I've really not shot it at all. I've shot it maybe 10 times. And I've had it for probably 6 months now. I've kind of just been working on other stuff and just hadn't had the time to really get to know this thing. So today the video is going to be about that. I think a lot of airgun channels show you, or gun channels in general, show you the finished product. They don't show you the weeks and weeks of trying to get a gun to shoot right, trying to figure it out. And yeah, that's what this video is going to be. I've only really tried one type of pellet through this thing. It was whatever my buddy Joseph sent with me. But today I've got some Diablo Fields. These are 25.4 grains. And I've got a target out at about 20 yards. I've got 3 stickers on there, but I'm going to start on the bottom one because I haven't even zeroed the iron sights on this. This may be an iron sight only gun. I haven't really decided yet. The other 25 cal that I have, that Benjamin destroyed the scope within, I need to clean this thing. It destroyed the scope within like 100 shots. So this may be open sight only. But what we're gonna do today is just shoot this thing. I don't think it's been even shot enough to consider it broken in. So I'm just gonna see what this thing will do and adjust if I need to, and if we can get it to shoot today at 20 yards, I'll go get some steel targets and we'll shoot a couple of those and see what it sounds like from this thing. The open sights from this are really nice though. That's one of the reasons I'm considering not even putting a scope on there. I may have to adjust the butt pad a little bit, which is cool. This is one of the nicer airgun stocks I've ever seen. But here we go. I'm gonna start on that bottom orange dot and let's just see how this thing shoots. Scared me. This thing feels more powerful maybe than the Benjamin. Feels like a little more substantial of a rifle. Maybe not though, maybe just the stock shape. Shot 2. Let's do one more shot and I'll go out there and see where I see one hole off to the right a little bit, but I'm gonna go out there and mark those up and we'll adjust our sights a little bit and then see what kind of group this thing will do after I get it zeroed. Shot 3. I like these iron sights pretty good. I'm gonna go mark that target up. I'll be right back. Yeah, so just a little off to the right. So I'm gonna move it. Oops, hit the stock. I moved it left 10 clicks, and I'm not gonna mess with the elevation. Let's see where that puts us. If you know of a scope that you could recommend for this air rifle, let me know. I've watched some of Mike Ellingsworth videos. I think he worked on this air gun. I'm not sure if it was this exact model, but I'm gonna go top left with this group. Yeah, if you know of a scope that you think would hold up to this, I can't spend $250, but between this and the Benjamin, I could get one good scope for both of them and maybe just swap them back and forth. I do like the trigger on this. The trigger feels nice. I like how it's swept back. I think those are, you see that solid trigger some on CZs. rimfire rifles and their centerfire rifles. But I like that style of trigger pretty good. I feel like it gives you a little more control. So that first group, I was kind of holding it really firmly. That last 3 shots, I was letting it move kind of loose, like a more traditional artillery hold. I'm gonna go check that out and mark that target up, and then we'll see where my 0 is now. Okay, it seems to like these pellets pretty good. I'm gonna go left just a little bit more. So that's 15 total clicks. Then I'm gonna go up. That's down. Went up about 3. That's on iron sights. You really have to, there's a lot of adjustments with iron sights, so hopefully this will be closer. But just holding it different, just holding it lighter, move the point of impact down a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is go with really firm on the pistol grip and the shoulder, and really light with my grip up front. I haven't really found a spot that I can reference to with my hand. I may have to put like a little pasty, little sticker on there or something. Getting this thing dialed in, but I'm gonna shoot that target on the right now. So really firm on the pistol grip, really light with my hand. And I pretty much just abandoned shooting any kind of break barrel without my hand under it. There's only one that I've ever found it didn't matter with, so I normally stick to this lately. Shot 2 on that right target, firm pistol grip and loose palm, I guess. I don't know, loose front hand. Yeah, I like this trigger a lot. Trigger feels good. Length of pull is actually a little long for me, which is weird. I think it's just because of this this butt pad that I need to adjust for my gigantic head. Here we go, shot 3. We go check that out. Should be getting close to dialed in now. Might have to change some camera batteries while I'm up. See you in a minute. Okay, we're getting close. That was just a little too low, so I'll raise that up. I'm gonna go left, like, let's go 3 more. So raise it up, went left again. This thing might be a good shooter. It seems to like these pellets. It seems to like that grip. I'm just gonna go a little bit. The problem I'm having with getting consistent with this is I don't have, with Craftsman's, the cocking lever ends right there, and I put my front finger there, so I haven't really found a reference point to hit the same hold every time. That's about the most important thing with springers, I think. But I'll do my best. So I'm gonna go really firm, and I'm just gonna go not completely loose with this front hand. I'm gonna go just a little bit of a grip with that. And we're gonna go back to that first target that we shot on the bottom. Really tight air gun though. I don't have any. I only had 1 Hatsan before this. Shot 2. I've only had 1 Hatsan before this, and I didn't really like it. But this one is well made, has a lot of power. I haven't even taken this thing out of the stock yet, so. Haven't cleaned the barrel. I haven't done anything to this air rifle. Let me go check that out. Hopefully we didn't have any flyers. Okay, so that was the grip that this thing liked, a little bit of a just a normal grip up front, tight grip on the pistol grip, pulled up against my shoulder. And what I've noticed with guns like this that have a lot of power, air guns, springers, is if you can keep them level, that makes a big difference on accuracy. I think just because it's a heavy piston traveling forward instead of backwards, and I think that if the gun is not level, if you're not holding it level, it causes it to whip. I see that a lot with the Crossmans because the barrel is so long compared to the action. This one, the action is actually really long and the barrel is really short. So maybe this one will be a little more rigid and actually shoot better, who knows. But I've got my 2-inch steel target out there, and this is 20 yards, and I'm just gonna see if I can hit that thing a few times. Wow. Goodness gracious. I hope that picked up. That was that's insane power from an air rifle. Let's try that again. I'm still flinching a little bit with this thing. That's pretty nuts, how loud that is. I hope that the cameras are picking that up. I hope the sun's not messing up our exposure either. But yeah, this gun is a hoss. I kind of jerked that one. I think what I need to do is probably quit while I'm ahead today. I think getting to know this air rifle, it's louder, and this is a technique that I guess learned just from shooting rimfire and air rifles at the same time. But something like this where I'm developing a little bit of a flinch, a little bit of anticipation, I'll probably shoot with earplugs in next time, just so that I can get really comfortable and really into shooting this thing. But yeah, this is a cool air rifle, and it's accurate at 20 yards, at least off of a bench, off of a sandbag. But that's what I shoot most of the time anyway. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you think about this air gun in the comments. Let me know if you think of a scope that I could put on this thing. It does have a lot of recoil. It is a beast, but I think that if it's shooting that good at 20 yards with open sights, I think this might be like that Benjamin Trail. I could stretch it out a little bit further. It'd be cool to have a break barrel that I could shoot past 50. And I think I don't think I'd ever hunt at that distance, but it's still, I think, a good replacement for like taking the 22 out and trying to shoot cans and stuff at 100 yards. I think it'd be fun to maybe just attempt that one day. But anyway, that's all for me today, guys. Hope everybody's doing good again. I'll see you later.